All right.
Hello, my name is Mark Christensen. I'm here in Changshan, China. I'm learning Chinese using Liu Chen's method, which includes the super brain. And first, how I started, all the characters have to fit in a box, so they're all the same size and conform to each other. So that's what I do first. And I'm going to use chapter 40 of the Daodejing, and the first character is Fan, and to write that, that's Fan. And how I started was I used the plus and minus system. That's the easiest way to start writing characters. And each character, each stroke is a simplified version, just writing a plus, minus, or you use a times or a divide. And it really breaks it down and makes it very simple when you start writing characters. Okay? It makes it really easy to accumulate the knowledge to memorize the characters. And how I memorize the characters is by using the super brain method. And to explain that very quickly, just using chapter 40, this signifies a clock. So first of all, at 12 o'clock, I would put in the first character. Then at 6 o'clock, I would put in the first character of the next line of the chapter. So in this case, that would be Ro. Then I would go to the third line, to the first character of the third line, and that's Tian. And then, since this is a short chapter, there's only 21 characters total, I have one more line, and that's Yo. Now, so when I first started memorizing this, I would use this clock method, the super brain method, and visualize, okay, the first sentence of the chapter starts with Fan, and that would trigger the rest of the chapters. Then the second line was Ro, which would trigger the second line of the verse. Then Tian would be the third, that would trigger the rest of the third line. And Yo would be the last line. And it makes it very easy to visualize the chapter in your head and be able to see it, see the chapter, see the character singularly, and be able to see the tone and what it means. And that's how you start putting Chinese together. Every chapter I learn is a new character. And once I start writing, it has become easier and easier as I developed the next chapter. And so they really start to accumulate.
Look at, that's what you have written, right?
Yes.
Okay, explain a little bit there. That's another chapter there, right?
Yes, this is chapter 33.
Okay, you can,
and again,
I need to get on the camera here.
Oh, sorry.
So, okay.
So this is chapter 33, and again I use the super brain method. So you can see that this is the first character at 12 o'clock, and that triggers this sentence. Second sentence starts.
So how does you read? I mean, it's all your writing. How long you learning Chinese?
2 months.
2 months.
2 months.
Okay. You know nothing about Chinese.
I knew nothing about Chinese.
Now you start writing.
I started writing, and through the writing, I've learned over 200 characters in 2 months.
Okay.
And with that knowledge and using the super brain method, I've been able to start taking characters and their meanings and using them as building blocks to make up my own sentences. And that's essential to learning the language because it's not rote, it's not conversational memorization, it's actually in my head and I can start putting my own sentences together. And that to me is how you start saying the language.
All right. Some people say, well, Daodejing, those is a very hard thing. What you found out?
Well,
I mean, it's not conversational. Let's
no,
put
no.
it. But you're learning the character, aren't you?
You're learning the characters, and a lot of the characters in the Daodejing are commonly used in the language.
Okay. So now you have the building block, and then you can put your own sentence together.
Right, correct. And all of the information that I just explained is in this book, The Dao of Chinese. How to write characters, the stroke order, which is important, the plus and minus system, how to learn the radicals. Each character has what they call a radical. So when you start learning the radicals, you'll start noticing that characters are similar. They have similar radicals. And then you can start seeing, okay, like for instance, like for Dao, the character Dao. Sorry, you probably can't see me very well. So this radical signifies movement. And when you see other characters with this radical, you know that they have something to do with movement in them. And so you start to see different characters in the radicals that they combine.
So why is Daodejing? Why can you just memorize some other stuff?
Because I'm very interested in the Daodejing, it makes me want to learn the characters so I can understand the philosophy. And with understanding the philosophy, I'll understand Chinese culture, and that to me helps me. It's enthusiastic, and keeps me enthusiastic, and makes me want to learn the characters. If I was just learning random conversation in 2 months, I would probably forget it. But doing this, it's very interesting to me, and it's a lifelong study. Okay.
Very good. Since I'm taking the camera, but I want to flip it around, maybe do a little bit together, okay? So, no, I'm not sure. Oh, okay,
Hey, there
it
are
is.
two handsome guys.
Yeah, okay. So, especially some people in my mind, Michael, I think you can learn it, no problem. And many other people.
No problem.
So I decided this program, hopefully, Mark is my first student actually using it, and then it seems to me I'm very happy that he is able to do it.
Yes, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you, Mark. Thank you.